you can sign for Tottenham or Spurs. Same wages.
talkSPORT.
As your TV reviewer, I can reveal there are no plans for a new series.
Yeah, no, but wasn't there a previous series?
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. It says here there might be a new series. What's the problem?
That music, of course, signals only one
Yes.
thing. For those who don't know, this is Porky Vision, and this is where Mike Parry slips as easily into the role of TV reviewer.
That's right.
To tell you what's good on TV, what's bad on TV, and what's not worth watching at all.
That's right.
So, just before we do that, I should point out lots and lots of people have been tweeting in to say that Roland Garros was actually a World War I pilot. Who in 1913 became the first man to fly across the Mediterranean without stopping.
Across the Mediterranean?
So he was a pilot.
Oh, I've got one here
know that.
saying he was a Second World War resistance hero.
No, World War One.
Yeah, well, he could have been both, couldn't he?
I suppose.
You know, he could be...
No, he couldn't actually, no, because he apparently died in 1918.
Oh, 1918, right. Did that plane crash halfway across the Mediterranean then?
Just 5 weeks before Armistice and the day before his 30th birthday.
Really?
So he was a prisoner of war in 1915
Right.
before managing to escape after a long period in captivity.
Yes, yes.
So it doesn't say how he died, actually.
No, okay.
But
Well,
he's a very fine figure of a man. He looks very sort of French, as you might say.
Oh, yes, he did. And why did they name the tennis court after him? Did he play tennis?
Well, I think he might have been a bit of a tennis buff as well.
Yeah, that's right. He could
You
have
know?
been like the gentry, landed gentry, who played a bit of tennis in the back garden of the
That's
chateau.
right. And a couple of people have also said if you were going past Roland Garros Stadium, you may have been on the way to the place where they have the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, that's right.
Could that have been possible?
Could have been.
You
Could have been
on your way to the
yeah.
races.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah, what's that called? That track? It's not Chantilly. Chantilly.
No,
is another
Chantilly is where England were camped out down for the
that's
for the
right,
Euros,
yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, but there's a racetrack there as well.
Uh-huh.
Parc des Princes. No, that's the Parc des Princes,
Parc
isn't
de
it?
France, I think it
Parc
might
de
be.
France. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Right
No,
now,
no,
then-
you're the one that goes to all these places.
Yeah, well, no, it is Parc de France, and the stadium in Paris is the Stade de France.
Stade de France.
Right, now then, now I haven't had time to watch a lot of stuff, because we've
Why?
been very busy, okay, on telly.
We haven't been that busy.
Well, they have, but one programme...
We weren't working at all yesterday.
One, yes we were, yes I was.
We were on standby.
And I'm not sure what you were doing, I was.
Well, I was waiting for the rain to come in Cardiff, it never
when
came.
the rain came...
Then I just start singing.
That's a Beatles song. Right,
we were assured, by the way, by some top management here, that it was going to rain.
That's right, and we were told
Assured.
it was going to rain at 1 o'clock.
No, well, in fact, for sure it was going to start at 12.
Yes.
And it was possibly going to go for 2 hours.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know what weather forecasting system they were using.
No, it's not a
but it was
good one.
completely incorrect.
Yeah, it's quite right.
Yeah.
Now then, let
Sorry
me
about
tell you. So, anyway, I thought, well, I better catch up on a few programmes.
Yeah.
So, there's this programme, which, of course, I had an absolutely massive interest in, called Diana, 7 Days That Changed the World.
Okay.
Now, this is a programme which is relating the whole ghastly unfolding story of Diana's death. You know, what she was doing in the days before it, you know, what her mood was, what her future life held, what plans she was making, you know, was she really getting married and all this kind of stuff, you know, to Dodie Fayed and the tragedy of his death as well and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, the so-called experts were all contributing to this show.
Yeah.
Now, one of them was a very old friend of mine, Richard Kay.
Right.
Rich is I think he's the editor-at-large, isn't he, on the Daily
Yes,
Mail?
because he was the sort of diarist, wasn't he, for a long time?
He was diarist for a long time, and he stepped down from that, but he has always been known as a royal expert.
Yes.
And, in fact, can quite genuinely claim to have been a friend of Diana, Princess of Wales.
Very much so.
Once said that he was spotted outside her Kensington Palace apartment. In the car with Richard, with her head resting on his shoulder, you know, because she obviously had some troubled years during her marriage with Prince Charles.
Yes.
Now, so he's on it quite a lot, and he did a brilliant job, okay? Also on it is Paul Burrell.
Yes.
Who's a bloke who's got a flower shop just outside Chester.
Just outside of Chester.
But he's just flogged that.
Has he not moved to America, Paul Burrell?
Well, he's got married. He's been in the same, civil partnership marriage type of thing, marriage to another gentleman. Yeah. And I think they're making a new life. And I think he sold his shop in Farnborough.
Has he? Yeah.
So he was on quite a lot.
Okay.
And then
he was her rock, of course.
He claimed to be the rock. Yeah. But a lot of people have disputed that over the years, you know.
Well, many of them have, and many of the things that he said about her and what the things that she'd said to him were kind of not really checkable, were they?
He always...
Because there was only she and he in the room.
Well, that's right, yeah. And he always seems to be able to come up with just one amazing fact about Diana that's left, you know?
Yes,
which he's going to tell us one day, and it never seems to be told. But anyway, the point of my story is, so I'm watching this with great interest, because, of course, I'm waiting for the moment.
Is this a one-off one-off show, or is it a series?
It's a one-off show. It's
Okay.
a one-off show.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the moment when a narrator says the news of the death of Diana, Princess of Wales, was released at 4:23 a.m. on the said date, by the Press Association, the UK's national news agency based in London.
They could have used a bit of, even if it wasn't actually true, to use the old teleprinter type, thing they used to stutter out in the corner,
That's right. The thing that used to show you the football results on a Saturday afternoon type thing.
They could have shown it like that, sort of stuttering, like the way that it ends on, All the President's Men, the movie.
That's right, yeah.
And the typewriter sort of, scoots across the page.
That's right, very good, yeah. And,
they didn't do that.
Well, you see, I can't understand this, because the point is, I expected to be named in this show. What's your problem?
Why?
Because I am the man who put out the news of... No, you can't say no. It's an absolute truth and fact.
The point is, though...
I'm the man who put out the news that Diana, Princess of Wales... had died.
I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is that if they were to do that and use that as a device in the documentary, they should have just said, and here was the Press Association release.
Yeah.
Who were the first people to break it? They wouldn't go, oh, and by the way, the man behind the Press Association announcement was Mike Parry.
Hang on,
why would they say that?
Why didn't they come in here, right, and interview me at length?
Well, maybe Richard Kay told them it wasn't true.
But it was true about the dramatic events of that morning, how it all spilled out. I mean, I told you.
Did they use one of my front pages, by the way, which was one of the famous ones, which they've used in The Queen, the movie,
right?
Which is the Daily Express front page. Show us you care,
right?
Which is my headline.
Yeah, they did actually.
Did they?
Yeah, a lot of it was about the public rebellion against the Queen staying in Scotland, not coming back,
and the fact that the flag on Buckingham Palace was not at half mast,
and for the first time it was lowered to half mast.
It was eventually.
It was eventually, yeah.
After that headline.
Well, they showed quite a few headlines, but they all indicated exactly the same thing.
Show us you
care.
Where
are you, ma'am?
Was the best one.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, that was yours.
Yeah, it was mine.
Okay, very good. So,
thank you.
All right, so you got a bit of a shout in it, but I, who had a much more substantial part in it.
No, but I wouldn't say. Yeah. Therefore, I'm going to ring up the producers and say, why did you not put my name on there?
No. But what I'm saying is, they should have come in and interviewed. They should have said, Mike, could you tell us a full dramatic story of how you broke the news to the world?
Well, maybe they've heard it a million times on the radio because you've told it about a million times.
No, they haven't. So, somebody's not doing their job when they're putting together a programme about Diana, Prince of Wales, and I'm not in it.
This wasn't our mate Ben over at Channel 5, was it?
Do you know, I think it was Channel 5.
Was it?
I think it was. It was either Channel 4 or Channel 5, I'm not sure, but
I'm surprised that he didn't get in touch with you, because we had such a successful meeting with him.
We did, yeah.
Just a few months ago.
We did, when he complained about toothache and asked me how much it would cost to replace his tooth.
After having made an appointment to see us, asked us, the first question he asked was, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? What have you come to see me about? Yeah, why are you here? Why are you in my office?
Yeah.
Because we were sitting in his office, if you remember, for about 15 minutes.
Right.
While he was on the phone in the corner, looking incredibly stressed and worn out.
Right.
And then it was only when he put the phone down, he realised we were there.
Yeah.
Although he'd been staring at us for 15 minutes.
And he was incredibly indiscreet about quite a lot of high-profile names.
He was,
and how useless they were on television.
He was, yeah.
Luckily, we've never revealed any of that.
We have never revealed any of that.
But we may do.
So anyway, I mean, the true story is, of course, that I had a correspondent, Charlie Miller, who was the defence correspondent.
What's this got to do with the TV show, by the way?
Well, because they should have put me in it, and I wasn't in it. So it's a rubbish programme, right? Okay.
I must try and watch it on Again or whatever it's called.
Now, you won't believe it, but the point is, this coincides with a couple of weeks ago, me getting a phone call from a chap who said, that's Mike, that's you. And I said, he was Irish. And I said,
really? I'd never have guessed.
I said, yeah. He said, my name is, whatever it was. And he claimed that he was putting together a documentary for Sky TV on the death of Diana, Princess of Wales.
Okay.
And I said, right, okay.
When was this?
About a month ago.
Oh, right.
About a month ago, yeah.
Right.
So I said, oh, right, okay. He said, and of course, you're the man who broke the news to the world, aren't you? And I said, yes, that's right, I am. So he could find out this guy who's making this alternative.
This will be in preparation for the 20th anniversary,
it is,
right?
Indeed, later on this year. It's in, when was it? November or September?
No, it was August.
August, that's right. Yeah,
August 31st.
August 31st, that's
1997.
Yeah, that's right.
You should remember that date, because that was the date you broke the biggest story in the world.
I did.
But of course you can't remember the date, because maybe the rest of the story's not true either.
I've got it all in print and evidence and everything.
Really?
It's all there.
All right.
And so he said to me, can you help me with anything else? And... What's your problem?
Are you sure this guy was from Sky?
Well, he claimed he was making the programme for Sky.
Take the time, by the way.
And anyway, don't worry. And so
I'm worried about the time.
So I actually put him onto Charlie Miller, right? And I think that Charlie Miller's going to be the star of this programme because, he actually rang me and told me because he got it from Robin Cook, the Foreign Secretary.
Because he was the guy that was out in the
out in the Far East. I think he's going to get all the glory, and I don't think I'm going to get a bean.
Yeah.
Even though it was me who took the brave decision to break it to the world 17 minutes, that's 17 minutes, before it was officially announced by Mr. Chevaulemont, who was the French Foreign Secretary, right?
Imagine if you'd got it wrong.
Yeah, that's right, the Élysée Paris. I don't know what I'm laughing about, because I wouldn't be here now if I got that wrong.
No.
And it was literally a career-breaking moment. If I hadn't had the guts to do it, I didn't even bother ringing the editor to tell him.
Yeah, all right.
Because you know what the editor would have said?
Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought, right,
that
I'm not even going
the
to tell you.
responsible thing to do.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was Porky Vision.
Okay,
More
thank
same
you.
time next week.
Good.